Alrighty, everyone. As I've been watching this practice server, getting ready, reposting the links up, this is a spicy room to be in, boys. And that's good because it's the day before the big race tomorrow, the 6 Hours of Road America, and we want to get ourselves in the shit. We want to get in a lively practice server and start getting ready to go for the W tomorrow. I'm just dropping the link in live stream here, and then we're going to be good to go. Alrighty, links dropped in chat. Everything is looking good. What is up, JR? How's it going, my man? Did you get everything figured out with your triples and your new setup, your graphics card? If not, if you have any other new questions that maybe have been brought up now that you've got everything set up, just let me know and we can run through it, man. But yeah, hope it's at least at a good point where we've gotten it close now. We can go forward from that. Anyways, let's get out on the track here and get us some. Wanted to pick the most active and full practice lobby there was because I've already ran a lot of empty track laps. I've got my pace to where it's as fast as I'm going to get realistically right now. So now it's all about just getting out on track, getting track laps, getting our race pace in traffic figured out, and how the flow of traffic is going to work in this specific track and race. Looking crispy. Hell yeah, bro. That's what I like to hear. I like to hear it. Give me 1 sec, guys. I've just got to turn the screen off here so I can load the setup. Okay, setup is loaded. We're good to go. Make sure the not the webcam, the boom arm is in a good spot here. You guys should be able to hear me okay. What is up, Too Bad? It's about that time, bro, to start getting ready for race day tomorrow. We've done all of our empty track practice to get ourselves as quick as we're going to get realistically right now. We're driving the Cadillac hypercar for the 6 Hours of Road America tomorrow. It's myself, Chris, and the ISchy man. Now it's time to get in a spicy, crazy practice server and start running it. Oh, that's nice, dude. At least that's nice, something to do with the family. Kind of sucks that you can't stream, but, you know, it's a good excuse at least. You know what I mean? All right, here we go. Family first, hell yeah, dude, that's how it goes. You know that. We all know that. And that's why Team LRG is such a strong knit unit. Because we're all very similar minded in that way. We all know what comes first, what's priority. So it makes it very easy for everyone to just get along with each other. Couldn't be happier with the community we've built. This thing even feels pretty good on its off lap, to be honest. Oh, what's that? Is that an accident? Oh no, he's pulled over. How's the audio balance? We good? Exactly, dude. Literally. We got a great group of like-minded dudes. Oh, shit, too bad. IKEA's a motherfucker, bro. It either goes together lickety-split, or it's the biggest fucking headache in the world. It's never any in-between of that. Oh yeah, and everyone, don't forget to tune in this Sunday. We got round 1 of the Smooth Brain Championships. Oh, you've never experienced IKEA? Oh my god, too bad. This guy doesn't know what he's missing. Oh, it was easy, it was just the quantity. But at least you had the easy IKEA experience. Not the missing fucking Allen keys and everything stripped and fucking all that kind of shit. Usually they're pretty good. I remember when IKEA first came out, or when I was young, and the first time we ever had experiences with it.
Clear.
That guy in that GT3 was pretty oblivious there, sir.
54.637.
And if we have a really good stream tomorrow with the 6 Hours Road America, it could be the one that makes us monetized. I had a feeling that guy was going to cut down in front of us.
Left side. Clear on the left.
He kind of fucked my lifetime, sir. That's awesome, though. You remind me a lot of myself, JR, where we are just from a different time. Like, I very rarely consider ordering online myself because I'm still just not used to the idea and concept of it. I like my phones with rotary encoders and my items purchased in person. CB radios, that's stepping it up a notch. That's what we need. Damn, I missed that. That was an even better era, man. The CB radio era. God damn. Always good times hanging out on the LRG streams or any of our affiliated content creators and streamers. Can always count on a good time. Where are you going, sir?
Car right. Clear on the right. Right side. Clear on the right.
Where in the shit that motherfucker going? It was, wasn't it, bro? Much simpler times.
Right side. Clear on the right. Right side. Still there. Clear on the right.
Yeehaw, motherfuckers. Plan on streaming heavily starting next week when my shifter mount comes in on Monday. The rig just doesn't feel completely. Oh my god, I could imagine, man. That would be like you're just waiting for it so you can put the final touches on it and be like, yes, this is ready. This is fine. I can't wait to see. Shout out to whoever made this setup, because this is fucking awesome. So in prep for this, the other car we were looking at was the 499, obviously, the new Team Hypercar we've kind of been using. I could get 52s out of it. I had a couple 51s, but the problem was I felt like I was fighting the car, even when I was running 51s or 52s. Just mad understeered all the time. So Chris suggested we try the Caddy. He got a setup for it and immediately just started running 52s without as much effort, more 51s, and a more consistently quick pace through traffic as well.
Right side. Clear on the right.
That's that crazy kind of traffic shit that Andrew do. Right there. Everyone's like, oh my god, Andrew, don't do it, don't go for it. I was like, yeah, bitch.
53.768.
Oh, cable management. The most tedious part, but I would say also very rewarding when you get it done really right, like really nice, you know what I mean? I haven't even touched cable management on this setup, because I've been waiting to get my new cockpit, and it's just taken so much longer than I originally thought it would. So I've just had this mess of cables. Never really tried to set it up better because I'm just waiting for my cockpit and my triples to get set up.
Car right. Clear on the right.
That's one area where I really know I'm going to have an improvement when I get a new cockpit, is my ability to turn, rotate, and maneuver the car. The wheel mount for this on this Next Level Racing GT Lite cockpit, it bends and flexes all over the place whenever I turn the wheel. And it basically acts as a dampener to my, my inputs. Not only does it dampen the feeling of my force feedback it's trying to give me, but it also requires more turn-in to make a move happen because the frame is bending as opposed to the wheel turning.
272.
What's up, Chris, my man? Out here running some laps in traffic. Just getting used to the flow of the race, how it's going to play out, where the traffic passes are going to be easiest to make. Yeah, I want to get those kinds of clips and do mine up all nice, but I've just been waiting for the cockpit and then the triples. That's one of the hardest corners, I would say. Because it's a crest that you've got to kind of carry high speed through, and you've got to have all your braking and trail braking done before you come up over the top of it. Oh really, JR? I can't frickin' wait, man.
Car 61. Just set the fastest lap. 51.379.
But yeah, like the annoying part that I do notice, it's like when I go to make a certain amount of turn in, instead of the wheelbase staying straight and my wheel turning and the car responding 1-to-1, as I turn the wheel mount on this cockpit bends to the side. So then I'm not getting a direct 1-to-1 out of my wheel input to what the car is doing. So I know once I get a better cockpit, I'm going to get a lot better control over being able to maneuver the car at especially high speed. Turn 5, get your left wheels over the curb, okay?
53.293.
So that's turn 1. Turn 2. I think I know where he's talking about. Turn 3. Turn 4. Turn 5, that one right there, I think, right? Oh, the sharp left. This one. Like that, I see. That's so much better, dude. If you open that up wide like that, oh my god, that's so much better. If I could figure out a better way to go through this part, I would be faster. 100%. Man, this thing makes horrible sounds when it red lights. You know the big banking right, Chris? I'm terrible at that. I feel like I'm losing pace in that. Just before the carousel. Did I do it better that time?
Clear on the left.
I'm having to get used to this this one. You got to carry it really far over to the right here to get a good line through, and then you can really peel through there with some good pace. Oh, there we go. That was the best exit. Like that. I feel like I'm doing that wrong. The carousel, is that what that's called, Chris? Oh, really? Too bad? No way. I've seen yours. It looks really good, dude. It looks like a nice rig. I even looked it up online and thought about getting one. Just as kind of an in-between while I'm waiting for mine. Oh yeah, to like strengthen it. I'm sure once I get a better one. Yeah, the Vivor one, that's it. Yeah, JR, Chris is a good coach, dude. Like I said, him and I started this team together. If it wasn't for Chris being so patient with me and helping me from the start, I wouldn't be where I'm at now. He's definitely got some good coaching ability. Because he's raced for a long time in sim racing. He's a veteran, right? So just from that veteran's perspective, he has a lot of information and tips and advice that will help you become a better driver as long as you're willing to be open to coaching. And that's something we try to offer for free at LRG is we don't want to make people pay us to teach them how to enjoy a hobby. The sharp left before carousel. Get the left wheels over the curb. Okay. See if I can open it up even more. Because that any way we can increase our roll through speed through a corner is going to give us a better lap, obviously. Yeah, it's crazy. Vivor makes like everything. I noticed that too. We had purple sector there. I just didn't see which one it was, but we had a purple sector. Whoa, sir! Right, dude? No, the first step to wisdom is the phrase, I don't know. I'll pop by JR with Chris and we'll both watch and see if we can help coach. The other thing, JR, that helps a lot is to just get into the endurance racing we do, even the shorter ones. And there's no minimal participation requirement of how many events you do with us or nothing like that. But yeah, like even just the weekend SimuCube events or like the NEC Enduro on the Nürburgring, I find if you're doing little like sprint races, sure you may get a little bit better here and there. If you do 100 split up 10-minute sprint races, you might learn and get a bit better. But I'm going to tell you right now, if you compressed all those sprint races into just one long endurance race, you would learn more. Because it's about having the time to get into a rhythm, establish a rhythm, and start being able to approach things analytically like, oh, well, what if I just change this to this? What if I do this slightly differently than I do this? And you have so much time over the event of an endurance race and in the preparation up to an endurance race. I find like that is where you really begin to improve. More so over just doing short little races and hopping in and out of them. Before you go up the hill, under the bridge and hard left. That's such a hard corner, dude. I'd say it's one of the hardest corners out there, not just on this track. That's right, JR. I forgot when we first kind of met, you were just doing one. Yeah, then you know exactly what I'm talking about, man.
Car on your left. Clear. Car stop on the left.
Left wheel's on curb before you go up the hill. I never know exactly where my braking zone is for that first corner. I feel like I either slightly brake early or I overshoot it. It's so hard to find that like Goldilocks zone for that corner. Oh, that corner? Pull it in tighter, but just don't screw up like I just did. One sec
Let's
here.
make sure we rejoin safely. Car approaching, keep right. Still
I
coming.
just realized I can't see the time.
Still coming.
Oh, I gotta exit out? What? There we go. Okay, I needed to move my relative over because I couldn't see the time. And I'm now thinking if I move my fuel calculator right there. Okay, I think that's actually a little bit of an improvement here, actually, boys. Okay, I see what you're saying now. I've got it. I've got it. If we can execute it is another story. Like that? Oh my god, you don't even get it. Okay, I see, Chris. Holy shit, dude. Okay, you can really amp up your roll-through speed then. Man, we could probably pick up an extra 15 kilometers an hour rolling through there if we nail that right. We get there eventually, bro. That's how we do. We figure it out. What time slot you thinking for tomorrow, Chris? Which one's better for you and ISchy? Make sure you and ISchy discuss which one you want to do for time slot, and then just let me know. You know me, I'm good for whichever one. Oh shit! Oh, you can like literally power through there. Jeez, that makes that corner so much easier, Chris. I still feel like I'm losing time through this carousel. Like I feel like I'm not hitting it just right still. The last 2 slots, yeah, that's good for me. Just make sure you let ISchy know. And then come up with a driver order before the morning and I'll be good, bro. I think right now you and I have the 2 fastest lap times, with ISchy being really fucking close. Once ISchy tried your setup, he messaged me on fucking X. He's like, this setup I fucks with. He immediately started doing 51.9s. Well, his best lap was a 51.9, but he's in the range of lap time we're in. So basically any of us could start, any of us could qualify. We're all very equal in pace. But if it works out better for me to qualify or for me to start, I'm good. I'm good to race in whatever order you guys want. Do you go down to first for this, Chris, or stay in second there? Dude, isn't that so crazy how close we all are in pace? It's a very rare thing for teams to have that, unless they're like professional teams, obviously. But for just like an amateur team, we have a very tight driver roster. second. Does that mean you want to drive second? Oh, no, you're third by 0.1. That's hilarious, dude. We're all so fucking tight for pace.
53.131.
I know, I'm pretty sure I'm losing pace there though, aren't I, Chris? I'm not doing it right. So I gotta practice feathering it a little more. I'm definitely being too lazy on the throttle through there, I think. Second gear in that last turn? Okay. That's better. Yeah, I think I'm just being too complacent and lazy on the throttle through the carousel. So that's an easy fix now that it's been identified. That's the worst place to hit traffic, man. This setup feels so good, dude. Like, so fucking good.
53.618.
I can just basically hammer down on this thing constantly. Which is a little more unrealistic than PMR. In PMR, if I drove like this every lap, I'd be very punished by it. The tires overheating and overexceeding their optimal performance window. It may happen in iRacing, but it's not nearly as noticeable or as punishing. You just basically lose a little lap time. Yeah, we're streaming the 6 hour tomorrow. Hell yeah. Hope you'll join, bro. Because if we get a good stream, it might be the one that makes the channel monetize. And then we'll be streaming the Sunday Smooth Brain Championships as well. Unless you want to stream it, JR, and you can be the main stream for that whenever you're racing with it. See if it helps get your channel some more traffic. Sounds good, Chris.
Just set your fastest lap of the session. Car on your left. Clear.
Hell yeah, man. That's what I like to hear. All of the IMSA special events are the ones we take most seriously. Like Daytona, Sebring, Watkins Glen, Road America, and then Road Atlanta, which is the Petit Le Mans. Those are our most seriously focused events that we do. So far, we won Daytona, won Sebring, P5 at Watkins Glen. So it's been a really good year for the events we're focused on. We want to walk out of the Road America race with the podium. Go into Petit Le Mans, take the win there. And then we're only missing the Watkins Glen. That's the goal for the end of the year. That's a really good point, dude. Very good point. So you're the brains.
53.608.
That's a very big brain move. Get it all dialed in first. Well, it hit a little dookie or something there. Car didn't like it. Definitely feeling good. Yeah, right? Literally hit a banana peel there, bro. It's what it felt like.
52.953.
I can basically push as hard as I can every lap, and this just feels great. Play some Mario. Oh my god, dude, that would be fucking amazing. All do it together for like a Sunday fun day and fucking taking each other out and shit. It'd be hilarious. Only problem is I don't think it's on PC, is it? That would be so fucking amazing. Still a little off my best lap pace, but within acceptable margins. Screw that one up. Understeered like a mother. Wondering if I just roll through there in third, if I pull it off right, would that be the way to go? That was a little better. Hey, that's a real man being good to his mama. Shout out Mrs. JR Racing. Hell, I live with my dad, dude. Only in Western society is that kind of thing shunned upon. But you look at like Middle Eastern countries or families like mine that come from Ireland, generally you all stick together and take care of each other.
52.993.
Don't stick to the right side. Take the slight kink as apex. So like from that side that we go far over to, we want to cut into the inside corner on the left and apex off that. Is that what if I'm understanding correctly? Sorry, I'm a visual learner. It's hard for me to learn through like words. That's why I'm so retarded. Yeah, I know what that feels like, man. When I was living with my grandmother, we all grew up together in a house. And then when I got older and everyone moved away, and my grandma was older, I moved back in with her and helped take care of her. And then when I met my ex-wife, we obviously moved out again. And then, yeah, when she passed, that was one of the things I always regretted, was not living closer to her. Oh man, that sucks. Yeah, that's harsh, dude. My condolences. And it was the exact same with my grandma. Her husband passed, and then it was just downhill. Definitely see why you wish you could live closer to her. Well, just know you're doing your best, man. That's all we can do. I'm sure she appreciates it. You know what I mean? We're all out there doing the best we can in the situation, in the world the way it is. It ain't easy. So cut in here and then apex off this corner. I see. Oh, she's getting slippery, and she is.
Car approaching, hold. Still coming, clear.
Get out of the way there, sir. I bet you these tires are just hoochie-cooched. I'm gonna actually be very curious to see what they're at. Oh, the long section? As you come down the long section, that slight kink to the left. See if I can see what you're talking about here. Apex that, then you're aiming at the curb on the right. Like stay over here. I see. So now I'm aiming that way. I see. Much better. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's what you meant, right? Because that felt way better. We getting it, man. We're making progress here, bro. No, you are good at coaching, Chris. You should do that more often. And not just for me, but for all of our guys that stream. And JR, you're definitely not shit, bro. I'll tell you that. You've got very good core fundamentals. I mean, you won a couple races on the Nords, dude. That's not easy to do. It doesn't matter what split you're at. You beat every driver in those races, and that says a lot.
53.966.
Curious to see at the end of this what our tires are like. If there's going to be any hope of double stinting them. We'll see. Oh, I got to get used to doing that. Just wasn't paying attention. But yeah, look, you immediately come over here. Lines you up perfectly for the sweep through here. I bet Phil and JoJo are watching this, taking notes. Since Phil got third place in the 1400 SOF bottom split the other day, the fastest lap in his race was like a high 52. I think Phil did like a medium 53, which is like a traffic lap for us. They're probably watching this, taking notes, like, oh, I see, that's how they're faster than me. Okay, I see, I'll copy them. Snarf, snarf, snarf. Yeah, that's what you want to do. That's exactly what you want to do. Anyone listening who's watching this, that's the exact line you want to take, is just that straight line. Obviously, unless traffic is there. So then just stay on this side and it's a straight line. If you guys watch. Boom. Line right up for it. Boom. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. Nine in the tank. I like having this fuel calculator right in my screen, right in my peripheral like this. I got my relative, my fuel. Makes it very easy for enduro sessions when you get left solo for a bit because everyone's taking a break. There's a slight right kink. You might have to show me if you like record a lap. Oh, I keep losing the back end there. Now that the car is getting light, I'm wondering if the ride height is peaking up a little too high on the rear. I've dropped a couple tanks out of this thing before, and I've noticed that every time I run the tank dry. Once you get under that 9-lap margin, it might be worth just knocking the rear ride height down like 1 or 2 clicks, just so it doesn't kind of climb over that optimal threshold as the tank lightens. It could just be driver error, like that's a mistake obviously, but what I'm saying is that mistake is being amplified and the probability of making it is greater because the ride height is slightly raising up on the rear. Yeah, I'd say maybe slightly drop the ride height on the rear, Chris, and experiment with that the next time you get on for practice. And if it feels better, just save it that way. But it's only going up probably a little too much, and then it's coming out of that aerodynamic window. I've only really started to feel it like after the maybe 10 laps and under. Yeah, I just ticked the ARB on the rear down to 1. See if that helps. Didn't feel as bad that time, but we'll see. Excuse me, sir. Slowing me down there, Mr. Sir. Ew.
You got a slow car on the right. Go left.
So far, the softer ARB is feeling a bit better, but I haven't had a chance to really drive it up over this hill yet. This is just beautiful traffic. Come on, dude, go, go, go. Go, you bloody fuck.
Right side. Stay on the left.
Man, it's hard to deal with these GT3s that are just so fucking indecisive. It's like, get on a side of the road and fucking stay there so I know what you're doing. That's all I ask. That's a good point. That's a very good point. Very good point raised by Chris in chat. Curious to see what the tires are like. Yeah, just stick to a fucking racing line. Especially when there's faster traffic around you. Oh, that did feel a lot better, Chris. I went with 4 ARB on the front and 1 on the rear. I didn't feel like I was going to lose it at all there. And now it would be lighter than ever, right? The rear would be higher up than ever. Yep, exactly. And if everyone just followed that rule, it would be a lot easier, you know? I'd say usually most guys on our team are very good through traffic too. That's an advantage that a lot of the guys on our team have. And it's a big advantage to have on one guy on a roster, let alone on almost everyone on the roster. And we're lucky to have it because a lot of the slower traffic makes your job very hard for you by not being predictable, being very indecisive, and they're just all over the place all the time. Yeah, 4 and 1, Chris, feels way better, dude. I don't know if you noticed, but I even stayed on the throttle a bit there just to test it. Take it easy, JR. Stay safe out there, brother. Oh, I screwed that up. I wonder how fast an LMP1 could go here, Chris. I'm gonna guess like an LMP1 lap here would be like maybe 1 minute 30 seconds. Oh, it still just wants to go there. I think the ride height is just a little bit too high on the rear. So that's the tank pretty much empty, boys. Well, we almost did 2 tanks. So before we end the stream, this is just a short little practice stream. We're going to come in here with an LMP1 and see what it'll do. Just to see, because it'll be fucking crazy. But yeah, Chris, if you get on later, when I'm off, try dropping the ride height on the rear. I think it's probably just raising up off the ground a little bit too much. A 44 here? Oh my god, dude. Okay, let's try this shit. Single player, single race. Where's the Audi? There it is. Road America. Road America. Where are you, Road America? There you is. Don't need any AI. All right, here we go. This thing is such a weird looking car compared to the Porsche LMP1. But yeah, these cars are mental. Absolute lost monsters. Extinct monsters of endurance racing, motorsport. I cannot wait to see these things come into PMR. Other thing is too, Chris, maybe the brake bias is a little too high or a little too much to the rear. That could be causing it too. You could try using some brake mitigation to shift it forward or just slightly adjust the brake bias forward. I don't have a setup for this thing, for this track. We're just going to have to go with... Oh, it has a couple setups. It's got a Road America setup. Beautiful. Bruh. I just looked over and said Audi has shit visibility. Look at the fucking visibility on this thing, dude. The Porsche is so much better. I like right-hand drive. I like right-side drive. Not bitching about that. But what the fuck am I looking out the screen of here, dude? Oh my god. Oh, the grip is endless. The arrow just holds you right to the fucking road. Oh my god. I literally feel like I'm losing the car, like it's gonna spin out. But it's just gonna do like a circle in a fucking, like with no turning radius. It's like so much grip. Holy fuck. Oh my god, this is insane. Jesus Christ. Holy shit! This is insane. Oh Jesus, I hit the grass. Okay, that didn't work well. We hit some grass there. Give me a sec, everyone. Get a little bit used to this here. This thing is buck wild, bro. Like, I don't even need to brake through there. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Manual boost. It says automatic. I don't have a button for it. How do I use this? Oh my god, you can go through corners so fast. God, I feel like I missed out when they were actually racing these in iRacing. I feel like I really missed out on something. Oh, I need a keybind. My God, the speed of these things through the corners. The other thing too is it feels like it drives like a proper aerodynamic, an aerodynamically advanced and aerodynamically dependent car. If I'm going fast enough, the aero is going to carry me through a corner. I don't need to be like overly trail braking like in a hypercar in this game. Holy shit. What did they race these with, Chris? What series were they in? Oh, so it was like, it would have been like what FIA WEC was, right? Because that's what they used in WEC, I think, right? Was these in GTE? Oh, but it was under IMSA? Oh my God, that would have been so fucking awesome. Yeah, I definitely missed out. I can imagine these being absolute balls to the wall fun in PMR. I can't wait to see these in PMR. I don't feel like that was the best lap ever. Oh, you had to have an A license for it. I could see that.
46.
Oh my God, my first lap is a 46. Dude, this thing is mental fun. I really wish they'd bring these back. But at least if PMR is going to do these, I hope they do them justice. Everything that's been coming out of PMR lately has been awesome. So I hope they keep that up when they bring in the LMP1s and endurance racing. Because I'll tell you that if they get these right and they do good team racing, endurance racing integration, I'll be spending a lot of time in PMR. Because for me, it's not about what sim... The only thing you really have to consider as a team that's trying to build a brand is where's all the special events held? Right now, that's in iRacing. So we will always be active in iRacing, and I will always enjoy iRacing. But what I truly enjoy are older classes of cars. Like Group C, like these things, like the old American Le Mans series, which is what turned into IMSA. That's where I really have a passion and love for motorsport. So if PMR ends up being the sim that gets all that going with endurance racing and a good, healthy community, that's where I'd be spending a lot of time and doing a lot of my racing. Joker. Yeah, this thing's crazy, Chris.
We've got our fuel use numbers. 45.412. New bus flat for you.
Everyone gets a Joker now, dude. It's just like fucking Oprah. Dude, this thing's just mental. I do feel like I like the Porsche a little bit better, though, than this Audi LMP1. Right? No shit, Chris. No way. That's a paid-for feature in Le Mans Ultimate now. What are you talking about, bro? Fucking joke. This thing feels like it's gonna kill me if I try to go faster in it. IRX has Joker laps? Are you serious? I didn't know that.
44.809. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Whoa. Dude, whipping through traffic and shit must have been so fucking fun in these. Having battles, chasing guys through traffic, oh. The good old days. Oh! Okay, let's go for it here. Dude, I can really now understand why you're always telling me about how much fun these used to be and how gay hypercars are now. I finally understand. These things are just balls to the fucking wall. I feel like I'm a fighter pilot. Like, these things require an insane level of skill. Whoa, Jesus. Fuck! Oh! It's gonna be our last try here at a good lap in this crazy ass machine. Oh my God. That's about as fast as I can go, Chris. So you're definitely not slowing these things, dude, because I'm giving it all I got to hit that lap.
Car 55. Just set the fastest lap.
A 42?
42.219.
I mean, maybe in the Porsche. These things are fucking terrifying, bro. I don't know who else is in here. That's a good point. I just made a practice session. Nate, they'll say, oh, I think it's AI. I think it's AI. I think it forced one AI in the room. I thought I removed all the AI. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think that's the best I got, Chris. What an absolute monster this thing is to drive. And I think these are all-wheel drive, right? It feels very strange to drive, to get used to the all-wheel drive. The wheel feels like a TCR car in iRacing almost. Yeah, I figured it was, because you can feel it through the wheel. It feels like the way they make the TCR cars feel in this game. Man, this AI motherfucker's catching me. Yeah, that's... I just can't get any faster, Chris. So you were running good laps here. You were definitely not slow. Man, the gears just go boom, 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 boom. Oh, the manual boost. That might be it, yeah. God, this thing's fun to drive, man. Why don't they at least do a series of it still? Like, I don't get why they wouldn't run a series alongside, like, the IMSA Hypercar GT3 series. I mean, they do vintage IMSA. Why not do one of this in GTEs? This thing is just way too fun to drive. 'Cause they gay. That's the best explanation I ever heard. But yeah, you can see our lap times are basically peaked. I think our best was 144.4. Everything else has been slightly higher 44s. Holy shit. This might be a little faster. Are you serious, Chris? Oh my god. I don't know how much more you could squeeze out of that apple, bro. This AI is showing me how it's done, though.
Right side. Still there, hold your line. Clear, 40.595. Car right, still there, hold your line. Clear on the right.
Man, he's quick. He must be boosting, Chris. You can see the difference in speed, so you must be right. Turn, bitch! He's just gone. Purple Sector 3. Fuck, this thing's insane. The carousel in this. Oh my god, dude, that's like literally the best I could do in this thing without, I guess, that boost. That car is so fun to drive. It's so addictive. You can really see like just the difference between the fun factor of driving these cars compared to the hypercars. Like, I love hypercars. I love them in this sim, Le Mans, PMR. They're just my favorite class to drive and enjoy. But with that said, this thing's like 100 times more fun. And more challenging, but in the right ways, where it's like reaction speed, all that kind of stuff that really tests your abilities as a human, not just figuring out how to get the car to turn, which is, I feel like, a lot of the kind of artificial difficulty in the hypercar driving model in this game is they don't really drive like aerodynamically dependent cars. In some ways. Other ways they do. This car drives like an aerodynamically dependent car. And it challenges you in a different kind of way. It challenges you in the way like a fighter pilot is challenged. That's the kind of fun that this car should provide, and it does. It hits it right on the nail with a hammer. It gets it bang on right. And I really hope PMR does too. Because with PMR being more rich and detailed, force feedback, driving model, these things are going to come alive in Project Motor Racing, is my opinion. And that's going to be a lot of fucking fun. So with that said, tomorrow we will be back by... Oh yeah, Chris, just let me see. Which one are we doing tomorrow? It doesn't even show all the time slots. The 9 a.m. or the 5 a.m. one? I think you want to do this one, right? The 5 a.m.? I'm good for either. I just want to make sure I know which one we're doing. And then we can get everyone the information here on stream for what time to expect tomorrow's broadcast. But if I'm guessing, I think it's the 5 a.m. one. Both are okay for me. Okay, do me a favor then. Just ask ISchy which one is best for him, and then you guys decide and let me know. Just DM me on X, because both are good for me, the same. But 9 a.m. for me, yeah, that's probably going to be best for not just me, but you and ISchy as well. And then we all get a little more time to wake up and do our thing. So, okay. Tomorrow, everyone, we will be live 8:30 a.m., obviously, a little bit before the race to practice, warm up. But we will be doing the 6 hours of Road America tomorrow in the Cadillac GTP. Our driver roster, me, Chris, ISchy, Ryan may be in, maybe not. James is busy, but they will be in for the Petit Le Mans at the end of the year. This is a 6 hours, so we don't need the deep roster. But we got the boys. See y'all tomorrow, everyone. God bless.